Here we go. Alrighty, man. Welcome in, YouTube and Twitch. Welcome in to the Atlanta Hawks versus the Charlotte Hornets matchup here tonight. We are live in the open gym watching along with the game. So appreciate everybody that's pulling up. Let me get these tags right, and then we'll be all set, bro. They know, they know, they know, they know. But how's everybody's Sunday going, man? Y'all's football team win tonight or today, I should say. I know the Falcons are still playing the Aints, so alright, man, game's about to start. Tip-off should be here shortly, but yes, the starting 5 for Atlanta: Nikhil, Dyson, Zach, Jalen, and Onyeka. So, no LaMelo for the Hornets. I know they're missing a couple other pieces as well, but so yeah, what you call it, no Porzingis for Atlanta as he typically sits out the, back end of back-to-backs. Alright, man, let's see. Like I said, Hornets missing a couple pieces as well. Let's see, man. I'm trying to get these tags right before the game. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody's Sunday going? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. So, Charlotte wins a tip. Colin Sexton is leading Charlotte's offense as they don't have Melo. Finds Plumlee. Surprise, Plumlee still, hooping out here. So Atlanta's offense going here. Ricochet finds Onyeka. Onyeka can't get that attempt to go. Charlotte comes down with the board as they get it to Khan. So we got out of bounds here. So Charles Lee, previous Atlanta Hawks assistant coach, coaching the Hornets. Bridges gets that up to go. Charlotte's taking a 4-0 lead. Not to worry. Good stuff. Good back cut. Let's go. Jalen finds Zach on the back cut. That's a good way to start off the game. So that starts off the scoring for Atlanta. Good stuff. As Jalen finds Ricochet finds Onyeka on the break. So Hawks even it up. Good defense to offense there. Oh damn, back Zach got caught on that back cut there. Onyeka gets it to go over Colin Sexton. Might could have been an and one too. Belly Martin. So unfortunately with playback, Can't do too much customization, but appreciate that. I got my logo set, but if you want to hit my Discord, feel free. As Jalen drills home the three. Let's go, Jalen. Good stuff. Trying to get my tags right on Twitch. But welcome in everybody. Hawks are holding a 3-point lead and caused the turnover there. So Charlotte. Damn, that boy looks sunburned. He been fishing, huh? Oh, Nikhil missed Jalen. Ricochet for three. Ricochet hits his first three ball. And he jumps out to five. Let's go. Let's go. So Hornets jump out to a lead, and then Hawks jump out to an even bigger one. Yeah, I got you. Should be well, I don't know if it's gonna translate. Should be my Discord belly or Bella. And if you're looking for it, it's hyperlinked in my Twitch page as well. Horns. We definitely Porzingis. But yeah, man, welcome in everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. We it looked like a bird. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, bet, Billy. Bet. Sweet. Yeah, all my socials are linked in my Twitch if you want to check out my page. They're all on there. But welcome in everybody. We hit our first timeout in the early on in the first quarter. Charlotte decided to burn a timeout. Atlanta hopped out to a 6-point lead due to their defense. It's causing turnovers as Charlotte is sitting at only one turnover, but they've done a good job at just stopping the Hornets from getting to their spots. Hey, no Marley. Hey. So Charlotte gets that bucket after the timeout. 1 second. So Dyson thought about that back cut. Gets it to Jalen there. Jalen finds Ricochet. Ricochet with the step back. Can't get it. Can't get it to go. They look good. They look good though. Colin Sexton drives. And he gets the bucket. 10 to 12 here. Dyson attacking. Draws back. Jalen thought about the three. Drives to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Dyson tried to fight for the rebound, but it's unsuccessful. Reposition. That three's good. So Charlotte comes out the timeout and quickly goes on a 7-0 run. So Nikhil can't get it to go either now. So Atlanta found a cold spell. Ooh, Colin Sexton adds to the run. Pushes Charlotte's lead to a 3. I'm looking for this and one opportunity here. Would like a little more resistance there on that Colin Sexton drive, but so we'll see how Atlanta responds here as Charlotte came out the timeout and has responded pretty effectively. Nikhil, no good. Dyson with the board. Come on, attack. Nikhil gets the runner to go for his first 2 of the game. Onyeka affects a shot there. I don't know if he quite blocked the shot, but it was good defense from Onyeka. I don't know how that's not Atlanta's ball. So, yeah, they reversed that ruling, and Atlanta gets the ball. 2-point deficit, 7:20 to go. Oh, good stuff, Dyson. Can't get it to go though. Can't get that spin lay to go, but it was a good take. So hopefully Dyson can find his shot there in the paint. Oh, they're gonna call a foul. That's a late foul. It's Colin Sexton drives against Dyson, and the refs decide to call a foul. All right, my fault. I had to help my dog down the stairs. So looks like Charlotte converted on those free throws. Colin Sexton knocks down the 2. Nikhil, this is the runner. Can't get it to go. Charlotte comes up with the rebound, and now they're pushing on the break. Colin Sexton feeling it, but he can't get that to go. Jalen comes up with the board. Ooh, Nikhil had Ricochet, but Charlotte did a good job at reading that and deflecting that entry pass as Trey Mann enters the game for Charlotte, and Vit Krejci enters the game for Onyeka and okay, never mind. Onyeka and Dyson are the first out, which is typical. Center and point guard are first to go for Atlanta. So in for the game is Mo Gay and Vit Krejci. There we go. So that was in good end of shot clock play. Charlotte did a good job at deflecting passes there, but I just see Mo hit that up fake and just drill that midi. So Atlanta's offense just a little cold right now. So Trey Man with the turnover here. Good stuff. Oh, Ricochet usually finishes that. A good pass by Jalen finding Ricochet cutting. Ricochet just can't convert on the lay there. Why is Atlanta getting carved up? Jeremiah Fears did a good job last game too, even though they lost. He did a good job at driving the lane, so it's a little tad bit concerning there. Mm. So tough job by Jalen. Maybe thought there was some contact there, but timeout. Yep. 8-point lead for Charlotte early on in the quarter. So yeah, Atlanta's offense is just a little cold right now. So I wonder what the issue is. So we'll see how it goes. But I don't know, man. That's not the greatest result for Atlanta, but we'll see. So we do have a break in the action here for Atlanta and Charlotte. So Charlotte is currently holding on to the largest lead of the evening for either team. It's 8 points, 22-14. Atlanta, like I said, is struggling to find some offense, shooting an overall 37% from the field. Somehow they're shooting 50% from three because I think they've only shot like one or two threes, probably two. But points in the paint are already a problem for Atlanta, 16-8. So Atlanta, I mean, Charlotte has gotten over half their points in the paint. Pretty easy buckets, I can't lie. Defense has broken down. So half court defense is not looking the best. It's really a mix between transition and half court, um, where the matchups get messed up, and then Charlotte leads to an easy bucket. Um, but but that's really the only statistic matchup that Atlanta's kind of getting blown out the water here early on. Yeah, 16-8 is pretty bad, points in the paint wise. So if you're an Atlanta fan, you hope to see that turn around because that's just you're not gonna be able to win if you just give up easy points there. We kind of witnessed that the very first game of the season, man. Toronto had 90 points in the paint, an insane amount of points in the paint. So, and that was with everybody healthy. So, no excuse. Other than it was the very first game. But I believe Atlanta's gonna turn it around here. They're trailing by 8, largest lead of the evening, and the subs have started to enter the game for Atlanta as show Ricochet's graphic against Charlotte last year. He averaged 12 points, 46% from the field and the 3-point line. He averaged 1 block in the games against Charlotte. So he already has 5 this game, shooting pretty good. I think he's like 2 of 3, maybe 2 of 4. But he's kind of shaking off the rust from being injured. I think 1 or 2 games. He had that scary fall. He missed a couple games. Oh, Ricochet, shoot that in the corner, dog. Oh, he made it too. That's tough. Tough. So no Luke, no Kennard. I'm I'm weak. The same person. Ricochet makes a nice cross court pass to Nikhil as Nikhil knocks down that three. But no Luke or Porzingis. That's what I was trying to say. So expect a little different rotation from Quinn Snyder tonight. If you're a Hawks fan watching the game, prepare to See the lineup that we all despise as Mo gets in there and Zach gets the rebound. There we go. That's good offense. Zach got the rebound, kicks it to Nikhil. Nikhil kicks it to Mo. Mo dumps it to Jalen for the jam. But yeah, like I said, just be ready for some funky lineups tonight. Only 10 players played last night um, against New Orleans. No Ace and Newell. And one. And one. Count it. One, two, three. As Nikhil kicks it ahead to Jalen. Jalen fights through the contact. Finishes with the left hand. He said, offhand, no problem. No problem. As Jalen goes to the foul line to finish this and one opportunity off. So Dyson Daniels checking back in the game for Atlanta. Let's see if they can make some shake as Jalen looks to even the game up. 3:30 left to go as Jalen misses the and one opportunity. Charlotte pushes it ahead of half court. Like I said, y'all be ready for the lineup, and it's appeared. But Dyson Daniels is in right now. So it's Keaton, V, Dyson, Jalen, and Onyeka. V has been going crazy from three. Yeah, Jalen gets it to O, but Big O can't get it to go. There we go, Dyson getting his 70th consecutive steal. Golly, let's go. I missed it. Ooh, as Jalen finds O on the oop. The rim wrecker finishes the play. So Onyeka has 6. Jalen got 3 assists on that. Jalen has 7 points, 3 assists, and a couple boards. So Dyson ends up with the board, kicks it to V. V finds Dyson. Dyson driving. It's out. That was a really good. That was a really good oop by from Jalen to Onyeka. Jalen's passing has been incredible over this run. Yo, Kaz, was good, brother? Was good. Appreciate you tapping in. An open gym OG was good. There we go, Keaton. As Keaton gets the layup to go, pushes the lead to 3 before the first quarter ends. It's an 11-0 run. The Hawks are on this past 2 minutes and change. About to be 3 minutes. It's a deflection by Dyson out of bounds. 22-25. So, like I said, Atlanta needs to do a better job at cutting off the easy shots for Charlotte, and they've done just that. Um, Atlanta's cut them off, and they were down by 8 in the points in the paint battle, and they have evened that battle up as Keaton. Little miscommunication with Big O there. Quinn looks a little frustrated, but it's all good. Atlanta will get those kinks out the way. So no LaMelo for Charlotte. They're missing a couple pieces. No Brandon Miller either. As Trey Man steps out of bounds there. 119 left in the first quarter. Atlanta has done a good job to kind of get their offense back going. They did hit a cold spell there. Charlotte did go on a pretty decent run. It was like 9-0. And one. Veet finds Dyson, and Dyson gets it to go plus the foul. So Dyson's heading to the line. Ooh, good find. Veet threads the needle, finds Dyson, and Dyson gets it to go. Dyson drills the free throw. Let's go. I know a lot of Hawks fans have been worried about Dyson's offensive game, specifically his shooting, but I don't really I don't really worry about that. As Keaton presses the Charlotte offense right there. As Veets guarding Knipple. Good closeout by Keaton. Just got a little too handsy there. So foul called on Keaton Wallace. Closing out there. I don't know. Charlotte got a bunch of my players, man. I really don't know who they are. And that's my mistake. So Charlotte and Atlanta playing here the battle of I-85 as Knipple gets it to go for a three. As he's been a real bright spot for Charlotte this year, man. I think he's kind of slept on too. Oh, got it stripped as Dyson was driving through the lane, and Charlotte said, "I'll take that right back." So Hawks on a 14-3 run here in the last 3 minutes and some change. About to pass over in the last 4 minutes. So 15 seconds, about 8-second differential. Trey Man gets it up, can't get it to go. 10 seconds, Moge brings it up, finds Keaton. See what the end of the quarter is looking like. What's happening, C-Los? End of the quarter here for Atlanta. Keaton Wallace gets it up, can't get it to go though. So Atlanta ends the quarter up by 3, 28-25. So good stuff from Atlanta. They started out a little slow there. In the midway through the first quarter, they let Charlotte get out to a mid run. So they had to recover from that. So that's good on them that they recovered from that. But we like to see them just execute the rest of this game and, not make us Hawks fans worry. But C-Los, what's happening? Appreciate you checking in from YouTube. We are live watching the Hawks take on the Hornets. Like you said, these are your teams, man. Hornets and Hawks. So we got a Southeastern Division game early on. It's the first of four, I believe. We got the Battle of I-85. So we'll see who gets this dub. So appreciate everybody tapped in. We have hit the first break of the game. We have the first quarter is over with. Hawks are up by 3. So overall, pretty even game. Both teams are kind of struggling here and there on offense. But Atlanta's done a good job. Hornets were outscoring them pretty, by a good margin. It was 8-16, kind of midway through that first in the points in the paint battle. But Atlanta did a good job turning that around, holding the Charlotte. Defense kind of woke up midway through the first quarter. They kind of just fell asleep, and it wasn't being noticed because the offense was coming through for Atlanta. So once the offense went cold, that's when the defense being cold as well was very evident. So Quinn called that timeout, got the crew kind of refocused. So after that, they scored 10 straight points in the paint, went on a little, I think like 13-4 run. So good stuff. Responding by Atlanta. You like to see that. Don't want to see a not so competitive team jump out to a large lead early on in the game. Doesn't really make sense. But yeah, man, no LaMelo. I'm gonna go through the injury report because it's actually a pretty hefty one. This matchup for both teams too. Um, so no Pat Connaughton, no LaMelo, no Josh Green, no Brandon Miller, no Ryan Kalkbrenner, and no Tajin Saloon for Charlotte, and no Trey, no Kristaps, no Nikola Juricic, no N'Faly Dante or Eli Njai. So this is a battle of injury reserve. So 25-28 as the second quarter is underway. Let's go Nikhil. Oh, you can't get it to go. That's a good move, getting to the bucket, just, staying aggressive. Just can't get it to go. That's Liam McNeely's in the game. He gets it to one of the Plumlee brothers. I think it's Mason. I don't know, bro. It's like three of them, and they've been in the league forever. No, and offensive foul on Yeka before the shot too. That sucks. So nullifies the three that was made there by Veet, unfortunately. So no field goal. It's tied at 28 with 11:11 to go. Onyeka Garden Plumlee got a foul. Oh, who? So I think Nikhil picks up his second. And Plumlee gets the ball for Charlotte to resume action. Knipple for three. Knipple might be the game changer over there for Charlotte. He seems to be pretty locked in. Onyeka, they left you too much space, dog. That was a good shot attempt, but result wasn't that pretty, but it was a good shot. That three is way off for McNeely. Keaton, though, we back for three. So Keaton hits his first three of the game, one or two from the 3-point line. Dang, Knipple is hooping, bro. Got 11 early points here in the game. He's 4 or 5 from the field. So shout out to Colin Knipple. I think he's pretty slept on, man. That man might have been more ready than Coop. Let's be honest. Nikhil just can't get that many to go. So 33-31 as Atlanta trails by two. I think we might have to have that conversation, dog. Khan Knipple looks like us. He looks like a leader, dog. I can't lie. Come on, V. Get up, dog. You're not bleeding, bro. All right, well, hope V is all right. We can't afford the injury right now, so hope Pistol V is all right. But yeah, yeah. Get back to what we talking about. Hopefully V is all right as Atlanta takes a time out there. He got hit in the face, I think, on a drive. As Charlotte takes a 4-point lead. It's 35-31. But bro, Connor Knipple, that brother looks like the truth. Might be time for a conversation that he is. I think Coop has more potential, but Khan definitely looks NBA ready right now. Already a couple 30-point games under his belt. He's got 11 points early on right now. I don't know, man. I think Charlotte got them a gym. So he's playing at he's a 3 too. Yeah, he's a 2-3. He's 6'6". So yeah, I would say he probably is a little too small for a 3 guard. Like probably if the team's playing small, like, then yeah, but he's gonna be nice, bro. He's averaging 18, 5, and 2 right now. He's gonna be tough. Colin Knipple is gonna be tough. Looking at his last 5 here. Bro, last 5, wow. 26, 28, 24. And there's like an 8 point sprinkled in there. That's against OKC though, so but against Milwaukee, he had a 32-point outing, bro. Colin Knipple might be the truth. Damn! Yeah, if he got smacked, dog. Yeah, if he got smacked, and then he got that's crazy. So, just letting the officials know they missed the call there as V got smacked in the face. So here we go. Action resumes. 9:40 to go here in the second quarter. Charlotte has retaken the lead by 4. V finds Onyeka for a 3. So Onyeka knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9 points here early on. Cuts it to a 1 point game for Atlanta. So Atlanta struggled to kind of run away with this game. They've kind of, they've had leads as Liam McNeely knocks down that 3 point attempt. We got an Asa Newell appearance, but on Yeka above, right above the break there. Excuse me, misses the 3 point attempt. So King picks up a foul. Excuse me. It's Jalen. Oh my God. It's Jalen re-enters the game for Atlanta for Onyeka. Um, yeah, I can't lie, bro. I don't understand Quinn Snyder's rotations. His game plan behind the rotations. Um, I don't think V is the worst player on the Hawks, but I don't think he's the strongest link either. So, but he has been on fire from 3, so it's understandable why he's in the game for longer spurts. But I would like to see Ricochet implemented in the Hawks lineup a little more, as Jalen misses on that 3 point shot. Yeah, I want to see Ricochet play more. I think he just has a short his room for error is a lot shorter. I feel like on this squad, you know, as Bridges can't get that 3 to go. God damn, Keaton. So Keaton picks up the foul there. We got to get the board, man. Got to get the board. So they flash the tray on the bench. So Ricochet back in the game as Keaton Wallace checks out. Dyson checks back in. So Folly Dante and Trey on the end of the bench. Nico is there as well. I'm not sure if Luke and Porzingis are on the bench, but I'm sure they're in the at the game with the squad here at home. Finally, so Colin Sexton called for a foul coming over the screen a little too aggressively. Oh, there he goes. There go the man in the hour. Chris Stapps is on the bench after setting that Hawk career high. Yeah, 29 points last game against the Pelicans as the Hawks got the dub pretty confidently. As Jalen gets his feet in the paint and gets the shot to go. So coming off the assist from Dyson, Dyson has 2 assists. Oh my goodness. So foul on Ace and Newell there trying to fight for the board against Plumlee there. Good stuff. Jalen gets the steal. Asa finds Ricochet. Ooh, good stuff. Oh, we almost had the clip there. So great stuff. Jalen gets the steal on the inbound and gets it to Jalen. I mean, Asa gets it to Ricochet. Too many light skins on this team, bro. we V. All right, V gets the free throw to go. I'm not mad at this lineup right here, dog. I'm not mad at this lineup. So we got Dyson, V, Ricochet, Asa, and Jalen. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So V unfortunately misses the back end of the free throw trip set. So it's 37-39. My stream kind of lags. So come on, confident. For three. So, like I said, man, shoot or shoot. You got to shoot your way out the slump. So Dyson knocks down his first 3-point attempt of the evening. I feel like it could have been a second. I could be wrong though. Goal 10. So Colin beats Veet off the dribble and gets the goal 10. So Colin Sexton got 12 points. I think Nikhil, I think his hand might be a little banged up. So I don't expect him to play too many minutes. Good stuff, Dyson. That was a good drive. As Dyson got to the rim, just can't complete the drive. So 43-40. Skip pass to Bridges for Charlotte. V is guarding Bridges. Kicks it to Sexton. They got the switch. They're trying to get Ace on Sexton, but they're not even worried about that. Bridges is all right. He got Ace on him now. Left open on that fade. We good. Good stuff. Ace collects the board. Good stuff. Good stuff. Finds Dyson. Look, bro. Yeah. Look at the rim, brother. Look at the rim. Dog, look at the rim. Jalen fights for it. Golly, bro. That wasn't a foul anywhere? Okay. All right. Interesting call. So Charlotte brings the ball up. Oh, but that's a foul. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, partner. Gotcha, partner. I'm gonna be sick, bro. So it's a lot going on in the Atlanta sports world. The Falcons are playing the Saints today. They lose to the Aints. I need the Hawks to win tonight. So hopefully the Falcons don't let us down. So Charlotte got a 6-point lead here. 5:35 to go. Jalen thought about lining that three up. Ricochet did as well. Jalen receives that entry pass and he's going to work. Here we go. Confident. Good shot. As Dyson misses the three. Ricochet gets the rebound. Finally. As Jalen corralled the deflection and finally is able to go to the line. So it's been a tough go for Atlanta trying to get to the line. I don't see how that's not a foul. God damn, he swatted him. So Jalen got 9, 5, and 4 already. So triple double watch before the first half is over. So Onyeka enters the game. for Asa. The kill comes in for Ricochet. So I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to put anybody down. I'm not a big fan of the rotations, though, man. I'm not a big fan of the rotations. That's it. Yeah. If it's not, yeah, like you're getting the same result with V and Ricochet, and I'd rather invest in Ricochet at the moment. I think V can be a really important swing player, as we've witnessed. But if he, so we got a turnover here. But if he's not contributing like at the rate he has been shooting, then I'd rather opt in having like Ricochet in there or even Ace and Newell. But like this lineup doesn't call for Ace since Onyeka's back in. Good stuff. Timeout. Charlotte as Nikhil gets that layup to go for his 7th point. So 4:16 left in the second quarter. Atlanta is down by 4, 48-44. So the battle of I-85 is underway, almost to the end of the first half. Excuse me. So let's look at the stats for the game tonight. Do a little box score watching. So good to see Ricochet having a decent game early on. He is the starter with the least amount of minutes played with 11. He has 5 points on 2 of 4, so 1 of 2 from three. So good to see him kind of have his shot back, but hasn't had too much opportunity to display it. But Jalen off to another Jalen Johnson game, 11 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. So the steal was pretty impressive too off the inbound from Miles Bridges. So um, good stuff from Jalen here early on. Has been a bright spot, bright spot for Atlanta. Same with Onyeka, man. That front court has been a force to reckon with. So 9 points from Onyeka, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. So not as you know stats aren't jumping off the page quite like Jalen's, but still contributing. So we like to see that as he is 4 of 8 from the field as well, so pretty efficient. Dyson hasn't been too great from three, but or from shooting 2 of 5 here, so it's still early. He turned it around last game. He ended with like 14 points last game, so Dyson had himself a good game. So Dyson has also extended his consecutive game with one or more steals to 70. So each game he extends his streak, he sets a franchise record. So he's already passed Doc Rivers by 9 games now. So good stuff from Dyson. He's quite a few behind the NBA record. I think the NBA record is like 104 consecutive games with a steal. So uh, he set it this year. So let's hope so. As Dyson is fighting for setting records. Hold on 1 second. All right, man. Let's go. So good stuff. Dyson gets another one. Hey, Onyeka. Good stuff. Onyeka has a little Euro step that Dyson cleans up there. But yeah, man, I can't lie, bro. It just don't sit right with my soul, bro. It just don't sit right, bro. I don't like seeing V out there with the starters in place of Ricochet. Like, unless, Ricochet is just not executing what Coach Quinn has on the game plan, like, that bad, I just don't see as Dyson misses that 3. I just don't see it, yo. I don't get it, man. If you're gonna if that's the number 1 pick, bro, you have to, like, throw him in the fire, dog. You can't just, like, baby him. Not saying that he needs it either. So, I'm not sure what Coach Quinn's, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Especially when he's proven himself, I think, he needed to work on his defense, get stronger and stuff as Onyeka gets the nice running. So, I'll save that rant for halftime. But Miles Bridges gets a 3. So Colin Sexton gets the second attempt, no good. Onyeka gathers. Onyeka falls into it, but can't get it to go. 3-point shot is no good. So with that rebound, Charlotte goes ahead by 2 in the rebounding battle. 21-19 totals. Trey Man steps back, drills a 3-ball, 5-point game. So Jalen getting the offense set for Atlanta here. Gives it to Krejci. Krejci gets it to Jalen. Sees the mismatch. Onyeka and him playing hot potato, and Jalen ends up hitting the 3. So 14 points for Jalen, 3 assists for Onyeka. Jalen is 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. Trey Man goes to work, gets the Bridges. Foul. Yep. It's a late call, but I saw it coming. So, bro, V can't guard nobody like that, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Oh man, Miles Bridges missed that, but that defensive effort was a little lackadaisical. Jalen finishes that transition bucket, 16 points for Jalen. But yeah, Charlotte. I mean, if Miles Bridges hit that, that would have been just nasty work. Let's go Atlanta ball. Let's see if Atlanta can take the lead before halftime. There we go. And Yucca gets the feed from the kill. The kill for 3. Off. Dyson running for it. Can't save it. It's about 4, maybe 3-second differential between game clock and shot clock. So Atlanta can't afford to foul Charlotte. And they're down by 2, 55-53. Onyeka almost gets that 3 to go, but halftime coming up, 53-55. Atlanta trails by 2. Oh, man. That not being an and 1 is crazy. Hey, man, I can't lie, bro. I know I've been reading at least a lot of, Hawks fans' opinions. They don't really tell them to me. I just gotta go find them. But I know a lot of Hawks fans' opinions on Quinn aren't really favorable. A big reason is because the lineups, man, it just doesn't seem to really make sense, man. As V Krejci has 18 minutes totaled. He is 0 for 1 from the field. He has a total of 1 point. And the 2024 number 1 pick is totaled for 11 minutes, 5 points. And Veet was subbed in for Shea. There's no knock on V either, man. But and I can say that like I'm a big Shea believer, and I know a lot of fans have also said that Shea has to play his way on the court. But bro, how you gonna play your way on the court when you have a good start to the game? He's 2 of 4 and 1 of 2 from 3. No fouls, no turnovers, 2 offensive boards. I understand your matchup has 11 points, 4 of 6 from the field, but Connor Knippel was not his matchup. I believe he was guarding either Miles Bridges or Sion James. Um, and neither of those players. Oh, Miles Bridges has 10, but I mean, it's really not on Ricochet. I mean, Bridges got 6 more minutes than Ricochet, so it's understandable why he got 5 more points than him. But I mean, still, man, it's not like Ricochet's a liability on defense. So I don't know, man. I question Quinn's lineup choices sometimes, along with the some of the people online, Atlanta fans, questioning Quinn's rotations. I know V is involved in one of the lineups that I know a lot of fans are not pleased about, which is the 3 guard lineup. It's where they play a three-player backcourt. It's ugly, bro. 3 guards. It's usually V, Kennard, and, like, Keaton Wallace or, like, Nikhil or Dyson. It's interchangeable. Sometimes it was Trey early on. I am not a fan, and I am not the only one. I'm not in the minority on that, man. That lineup is not my favorite. It's just too much liability on the court, dog. Like, you're liable to go cold on offense because those players necessarily aren't, like, able to get offense at the drop of a hat. I understand that Jalen is supposed to be that guy to, be the, initiator and the ignition to get the offense going when, that lineup is out there because he is usually out there with either Onyeka or, like, Mo. Sometimes it was Porzingis. I saw last game, I think they ran it with Porzingis and Jalen out there, but still wasn't my favorite. Still wasn't my favorite, man. I know a lot of Hawks fans do not like that lineup, and I try not to be down on, like, too many, individuals because I know individually, this lineup is pretty good, like, or I guess this roster is pretty good, individually, so it's really on the coaching at that point, so I just don't get it, and obviously, I am on the outside looking in, so I'm not sure what the game plan is for Coach Quinn, what he sees, and maybe he's just maybe disguising this for, until the playoffs, and this 3 guard lineup is out the window, and we don't ever see it, and we actually do see Jalen at the 3, Onyeka at the 4, and Kristaps at the 5 or something of that nature, Moge at the 4, Jalen at the 3, Kristaps 4, Onyeka at the 5. Maybe we'll see that more and, like, strictly Dyson, Nikhil, Ricochet at the 2, or their 3 position, so we'll see, man, we'll see how it goes. So we got halftime here as Atlanta takes on Charlotte. They are trailing by 2 points. Um, yeah, it just hasn't been a consistent game for Atlanta. Defense has been a little shaky. It kinda seemed to turn it around after that first timeout in the first quarter from, Quinn, but after that, it kinda seems like they got back to their ways as, Charlotte back in front, points in the paint wise, 30 to 28, so Atlanta has to do a way better job at that. So, they are winning the second chance points and fast break point battles, um, 10 to 1 and a second chance points, and fast breaks, it's 11 to 0, so, you wanna see Atlanta get in control, stop giving up easy buckets to Charlotte, so other than that, pretty evenly matched game, 20 tied at 26 in the rebounding battle. Atlanta's up by 2, 17 to 15 in the assists. Atlanta's done a good job at, not turning the ball over as much, so that the turnover battle is 4 to 8. So Jalen is leading the scoring effort with 16 points, and he is leading statistically all over the floor. So 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists leads the way for Atlanta statistically. So Jalen doing Jalen things. Atlanta kind of somewhat, I don't like it doing Atlanta things. Leaving points at the free throw line. They need to do a good job this game if they want to walk away with an easy dub, converting easy points. They got to get those easy buckets. Can't leave free ones at the line, bro. So they got to take the easy buckets when they can. As they've only missed 2, 4, 6 from the line, but still, you want to see that total go up. Jalen's only missed one, and B missed one. So still, you just don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. With as little free throws they shot, they should be shooting like 6 or 6, let's be honest. 'Cause that's a lead right there, bro. That's 2 points, bro. That's tied. That's a tie game. So those 2 free throws matter. Can't leave points on the line. So 53 to 55. I know it's minuscule, but still. So we got halftime here for Atlanta versus Charlotte. So I'm gonna use this time to use the restroom. So I will be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yo, 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 what is good, everybody? We are back. So let's see if this second half is a little different for Atlanta. I want to make one thing clear too, man. I'm not hating on Veet, bro. I promise I'm not hating on Veet. I like Veet. Veet is cool. I'm not mad at Veet. I just want to see Ricochet or even Mo Gay play a little bit more. Mo is in with Keaton with the never mind. Asa. That's Asa. But I want to see more Mo minutes, man. If Ricochet is not playing well, I would like to see Jalen push to the three. So, but hey, man, I'm just a fan. Get this man out of here, dog. That's why we're losing right now. Atlanta chooses the wrong people to have court side. They think celebrity equals credibility. He look drugged up. That is probably the hater in me too. Cause if they threw me court side, I'd be happy as hell. So 53-55. So getting this little pre second half interview off. So looking at the stats, Jalen is back to doing Jalen things. 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. 16 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal. So good stuff from Jalen. Dyson already has collected his steal to get his consecutive games with the steal um, underway. So he has his 70th game with one steal or more recorded. So let's go. Hawks look to lock in. So hopefully Quinn can kind of, get some rotations that we like in the game and consistently run with them. I know I do a lot of reading, man. A lot of Hawks fans don't vent to me. I just do a lot of reading and listening to Hawks focused podcasts and fan podcasts and whatnot. So I know a lot of fans aren't, pleased with the rotations. So I know a lot of things have been going good for Atlanta. So I'm not really heavy on the criticisms. But I would just like to see, more of a variation. Come on, Dyson. It's a good shot, man. That's a good shot. Dyson gets the three ball up, but can't get it to go. But Sion James gets Charlotte's offense going with that three ball. Jalen looks to get the offense to go. Ricochet gets it to Jalen. Jalen finds Onyeka. Onyeka finds the bucket. So 3-point lead for Charlotte. So yeah, like I said, Ricochet was on Sion James to start that possession. Now he's guarding Khan Knipple. So Knipple finds Sion James in the corner, but forced off the line there. Miles Bridges gets it up, but can't get it to go. Jalen corrals that rebound, finds Dyson on the break. Dyson can't get it to go, but collects his miss. Gets to Ricochet. Ricochet patiently gets it to Jalen. Jalen finds Dyson for the bucket. It's a 1-point game. 57-58. Hawks trail by 1. Colin Sexton bringing it up here. Nope, nope. That foul was offensive, Mr. Plumlee. You cannot do that. They're gonna challenge that? little bit of a waste of a challenge, in my opinion. Hey, that's just me though. I'm not in charge of the challenges for Charlotte, so we got to break into action here as Charlotte decides to challenge. To me, seems like a pretty obvious offensive foul. So Jalen, I'll read this stat off real quick. Jalen Johnson has now tallied off at least 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in 8 straight games. So passes Lenny Wilkins, RIP, the legend Lenny Wilkins. I'm also going to check in on this Falcons game. So 49-yard pass from Kirk Cousins. So Atlanta's up 24-10. So the Falcons are beating the Aints. So good stuff. Good stuff so far. So hopefully Atlanta can put the cherry on top this weekend. Let's see. Let me check that game real quick. But Falcons are up 24-10 against the Aints. So Falcons year pretty much done unless a miracle happens. Yeah, 24-10 with a minute and 57 left. So Raheem Morris salvages this year somewhat. So yeah, shout out to the Falcons getting the job done. Even though this season don't mean too much. Oh well. So we are live here. The second half is underway. Atlanta has cut the lead down to 1 point, 57-58. So coach's challenge. Let's see. Okay, so successful challenge for Charlotte. So they are giving Charlotte the 2 points and waving off the foul. So that was a good challenge by Charlotte. I thought that was a pretty obvious clear out by Miles Plumlee, but that's why I'm not in charge of challenges or an assistant coach. So Jalen finds Dyson. Dyson attacking Plumlee. Ricochet finds Dyson. Can't get it to go. Good attack though. So Bridges gets it over to Sion James. Goddamn. So good stuff. Ricochet cuts off the drive initially, but Colin Sexton gets that second drive there as he looks psycho. So Onyeka drives, can't get the touch, but it's a foul on Sion James. So Colin Sexton keeping Charlotte alive with 14 points, 5 of 9 from the field, as they have a 5 point lead here. So 2 free throws for Onyeka. So like I said, 5 point deficit for Atlanta. Nothing to be worried about. So Onyeka knocks down the free throw. In the absence of Porzingis, he is out. He usually sits out on the back-to-back, the tail end of back-to-backs this season. So Onyeka gets the starting center responsibilities as he drops home both free throws there to push it to a 3 point game. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Third quarter has resumed. Con Knipple gets it over Ricochet. Dyson gets that runner to go, 61-65. So Ricochet picks up his second assist. It's Colin Sexton and Con Knipple are running the offense for Charlotte. Like I said, Sexton gets another easy look. Ricochet gives it up to Jalen. Jalen finds Dyson, and Dyson gets it to go. An easy bucket in their paint. So Atlanta doing a good job fighting to get easy buckets. So Atlanta having trouble with Charlotte's guards right now. As Colin Knipple gets to the line, attacking the kill there. Wonder what they're gonna do to answer back. So Colin Knipple doing a good job at attacking Atlanta's defense. He has 15 points, 5 of 7 from the field. They just got to do a better job at running him off the line and just when they do, not fouling. So 6 point game for Atlanta, 63-69. Charlotte holds the lead here with 8:30 in the third quarter. Oh, Dice, I'm gonna need you to square up to the bucket, my boy. Jalen was probably expecting a foul call there, so nothing came from it, and he unfortunately misses that. So Sion James does a nice job to get Atlanta's defense up in the air, but he missed it. So Nikhil begging for a foul call there. So 65-69 as Nikhil gets the steal, and goddamn it, it's too easy, man. So Khan can nip on 19 points. Jalen drives, finds Onyeka in the corner for a three. So Onyeka ends the spell from the 3 point line for Atlanta, 68-72. So 68-72. Offensive foul, man. That foul was offensive. Atlanta ball. So Nikhil brings it up for Atlanta. Jalen finds Onyeka. Ricochet running short on that three ball. Jalen kind of gambled for that. Doing a good job at containing that second pass for Charlotte there. 72-68. 7 to go on the shot clock. Good stuff. Atlanta forces a miss there. Gathers the rebound. Good stuff. Dyson recognizes that the defense was sleeping on him again. Gets that little push shot to go for his 16th bucket, 7 of 14 from the line. So, or from the field, I should say. So, Colin Sexton, shout out to Ricochet coming over there for that help side block. There we go. Defense to offense. Easy stuff for Atlanta. Good stuff. Good stuff. As Nikhil finishes that lay. Good deflection by Dyson. Rotation by Nikhil. Guarding Bridges. Onyeka guarding Knipple. There we go. So third foul on Nikhil. So good stuff. Jalen and Ricochet get their hand on that. So Ricochet and Onyeka are the first out, and Veach and Moge are in. They're the first subs for Atlanta. As Miles Bridges knocks down a three to give Charlotte the lead back. Come on, Jalen. Ooh, let's go. As Jalen gets that bucket to go for his 18th point of the game. So Jalen gets the rebound, coast to coast. Jalen, I'm gonna wave it off. It's a foul. So Jalen and Mo have a little miscommunication there. Jalen, sky high, my boy. Rise up. Jalen dunks all over Charlotte's defense there. Let's go, man. Good stuff from Jalen Johnson. It's a 1 point game. 75-74. 5:17 to go. Jalen at the line as he is having another fantastic game. 18 points, 7 rebounds. I believe he's sitting at like 5 assists. No shit. He has 8 assists, my boy. I'm lying to y'all. That boy got 8 assists. So Jalen having another phenomenal game. All star that man. All NBA Jalen. We got to start the narratives now, y'all. We have to start the narratives right now. All NBA. He is playing at all NBA level though. He rattles home the second of two, 76-75. Atlanta has the lead. First time in the second half. So 5:10 to go here. See if Atlanta's defense can kind of get in order as the guards for Charlotte have been kind of getting to the bucket a little too easy. So Miles Bridges is guarded by Mo Gay. So we got a foul here on the drive attempt. But Atlanta's featuring the forbidden lineup of three guards and two forwards. Even though Moge is a swing between forward and center, um, the lineup of Keaton, V, and Nikhil Alexander isn't. I know it's not my favorite. I know it's not a fan favorite either. So Miles Bridges knocks down the first of two, 76-76 for 56 to go. He knocks down the second, gives Charlotte a 1 point lead. See if Atlanta can do something. As Miles Bridges has 17 for Charlotte. See if Atlanta can answer back. So Jalen attacking McNeely. Good stuff. Rattles in. So Jalen knocks down his 22nd points of the game. Takes that lead right back. So it looks like we're gonna have a lot of lead changes here. As Trey Man forces that three. Jalen fights for the board, but Charlotte gets the rebound. McNeely attempts the corner three, and it's a bucket. So Liam McNeely knocks down the three for his 6 points. So Jalen got the switch with Trey Man. Akil for three. 81-80. Akil picked up the phone. He said, "Who calling, man?" He answers McNeely's three. Diabate got the offensive board. Good job by Mo, kind of stepping up there, not allowing that easy bucket. Miles Bridges high off the glass gets the bucket to go. So Jalen pushing the pace for Atlanta, pushes it to Keaton. Keaton finds Nikhil. Nikhil attacking McNeely. Block foul. Blocking foul on McNeely. So McNeely is very surprised. But Jalen Johnson, 22 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, man. What a game, bro. More than likely finna get that triple double. I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully he gets that. Jalen has 8 straight games with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So good stuff from Jalen as Nikhil knocks down the first of two. It's an 82-point game. So players averaging 22, 9, and 6 this season. Giannis, Nikola, and Sengun. That's all I'm gonna say. And then there's Jalen Johnson. Jalen has stamped his name on the league officially. I'm saying if he, hopefully this year he finishes out healthy, he's gonna be a household name. Atlanta should have two stars on their team, Jalen and Trey. Jalen a little too strong on the three. So Charlotte brings it back up the court. 84, 83, 3 minutes to go. Miles Bridges misses pretty badly on that three. Diabate gathers the rebound for Charlotte, though. Atlanta in scramble mode. Trey Man, too long. Foul on Mo. Hmm. So, yeah, I can't lie. Mo's not the strongest rebounder. So I understand why in important moments Mo doesn't really find the floor because rebounding is important. He's not like the strongest guy out there, so which is a little unfortunate for what you call it. It's a little unfortunate for Mo. He's just not built the strongest. So um, in games where we're kind of struggling on the glass, I would hope it's all right. So we're watching this little in arena entertainment, but I'm gonna pause from that. Go to the box score. Do a little box score watching. But Jalen, man, 22 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, bro. That's actually insane. No turnovers. What a game. So him and Onyeka doing a good job holding down the front court for the starters. Onyeka has totaled 18 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds himself. So great stuff from Onyeka and Jalen in the front court for Atlanta. Um, Ricochet just hasn't been able to display much. Just hasn't been given the minutes. So he's only had 17 minutes. And V Tracy got 21, man. I'm not hating on V. I swear I'm not hating on V, but V has 21 minutes and he has one field goal attempted and none made. So come on, coach. But shout out to Dyson. Shout out to Nikhil on offense. They have both been very active. And Dyson, another game, active on the offensive glass, 4 offensive rebounds. So he is responsible for half Atlanta's um, rebounding effort. My fault. Got like a mosquito or something here. Boy, I got to die. Where the motherfucking bug at, bro? That nigga gotta die. Y'all see me swatting at the bug, bro. It's just a mosquito, bro. We don't got no crazy bugs in here, I swear. On the graphic, they're showing Dominique's stats against Del Curry. Obviously, he 20 and 10 against Dell. What they expect? But yeah, man, since Mo isn't having the strongest game on the board, man, I would like to see Asa Newell kind of get some runs. So maybe Atlanta's rebounding efforts can be a little better. But I don't want to harp on it either. But these rotations have been a little questionable by Coach Quinn. I can't lie to y'all. Um, I know when I check out Reddit and all that other stuff tonight, I'm sure I'm gonna see the same stuff. But um, I think, man, in my opinion, Coach Quinn and the coaching staff is just setting Ricochet up for ridicule. I know Ricochet has to go out there and perform himself, but come on, man, 17 minutes and bench guy has more minutes than you. I get Veach shooting is, has been pretty hot right now, but he has not been hot this game. So Jalen gets a nice look as Mo tries to swat it out to one of his guys, but Charlotte's there to get that rebound. So 86-83. As McNeely attacks the defense. Keaton jumps that passing lane and throws it down. The left hand jam. 85-86. It's good stuff, Keaton. As Keaton is back from his 1 game hiatus. He was out against the Pelicans. He's back, making an impact. Shout out to Keaton, man. 3 or 4 from the field, 7 points. I know a lot of fans aren't hot on Keaton, but I think it's a little irrational. I think that hate is a little misplaced because Keaton is Trey isn't healthy, so I mean he's really the only technical point guard on the squad. So Nikhil gets his own rebound, finds Jalen on the cut, and Jalen gets it to go. So 87-88. Hawks have struggled to break away from Charlotte here. They've been able to get the lead, but it's just flip flopping as this game has changed leads quite a few times. So Jalen gets his 24th bucket to go, so, or 24th point to go, I should say. No dip three from Nick Neely. That's off. Jalen picks up the rebound, so that's his 8th board right there. Finds V, gets it back to Jalen. Jalen got the mismatch, so he finds Nikhil on the handoff. Let's see if Nikhil can get something to go. Nikhil kicks it to Keaton. Keaton off on that. Krejci gets it to Jalen. Jalen finds Mo for the jam. That gives Jalen Johnson 10 assists. So Jalen notches a double-double with 24 and 10. Get that out of here. Get that shot out of here as Jalen and Mo deny Miles Bridges violently. Jalen, come on. Finds V, finds Nikhil for 3. 92-88. 18 seconds to go. Third quarter is coming to an end. Atlanta is ending it on a run. Let's go. 7-0 run here in the last minute and some change. Trey Man attacks V, steps back, can't get it to go as the buzzer sounds. Let's go. It has flip flopped all game, but Atlanta takes a confident lead right there by 4 points as Jalen puts his stamp all over the game again. So Jalen notches the double double. That triple double is right around the corner for Jalen, y'all. I think Jalen gonna get the triple dub tonight. He's sitting at 24, 10, and 8. Y'all think he's gonna get the triple double? Let me know. Chat y'all. What y'all think, man? He's 9 of 17 from the field, so shout out to Jalen. He's got 1 steal. I don't know if his consecutive games with one steal recorded is still going. I know he was sitting at like 12, 13 when Dyson was about to break the franchise record. So um, Dyson has extended his consecutive game streak with 2 steals. So good stuff, man. Great stuff to end the third quarter. Hawks kind of got out the way of themselves that end of the third quarter. Jalen only has 3 career triple doubles. I guarantee you that number is gonna double this year. So Jalen is 2 rebounds away. I guarantee you that number might triple this year. I know it's getting to at least 13, man. I know that's more than tripling, but but yeah, man, that's gonna be a good it's gonna be a good year for Jalen. So hopefully we remain healthy and he gets his recognition that he is obviously earning right now. So I know I'm not gonna touch on like the topic that a lot of fans and a lot of casual fans. I'm not saying Hawks fans, but There's a lot of national attention, but a lot of fans are asking, is the team better without Trey? Boy, hell no. But there is no but. However, do I think there's a team that's better in areas without Trey? For sure. Or with lineups that don't feature Trey? For sure. Oh, hey, that's that's what's her name from Stranger Things. It's a little sister. So she courtside as Stranger Things comes out the 26th. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying. Yeah, there's better lineups without Trey, but this team is not better without Trey. I only dream of this team with Trey because once Trey is reinserted back into the rotation, dog. Oh my god, this team is finna go crazy, bro. My hot take too. My hot take is Atlanta might sneak to that number one seed with Trey back. If the team plays the way they have played and just adds Trey, yeah, that one seed is ours. So no way you're calling that a foul, dog. No way, bro. That's so weak, bro. That's so weak. So yeah, Mo Gay told Miles Bridges, get that shot out of here, dog. But Onyeka called on the loose ball foul. It's kind of weak, bro. That is kind of weak. Damn. And that's my thing, Brad. He be getting murdered on defense too. V gets burnt on defense just as much as Ricochet. I don't get it. I don't get if it's like a discipline thing or what. Dyson finds Onyeka. Onyeka with a nice spin as he spins off Plumlee and finds the bucket, keeps the lead at 4 points. So 11 minutes to go, fourth quarter underway. A foul on Dyson Daniels on the cut from Colin Sexton. That's ridiculous. 1 second. It's gonna be a side out. I'm fixing my chair, guys. Irritating my back. That's crazy, man. 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 90-94. That's good stuff. Attacking that pick and roll by V as V deflects the pass there. Knipple tries to get it out the pick and roll. That's a bucket. Oh, yeah, those are one of those shots that somehow falls against Atlanta. So Keaton, Dyson, V, Mo, and Onyeka in for Atlanta. Dyson attacks, finds Onyeka at the top of the 3-point line. Mo gets the pass fake off. Nice little floater by Mo. He finds the bucket. So 96-94. Good stuff by Mo. His fourth point as Mo handled it for Atlanta as the shot clock was winding down. So Colin Sexton gets it to Plumlee. Rejected by Mo. Jump ball, Mo and Plumlee. Good stuff as Mo registers his second or third block, man. So Mo Gay impacting the game, not just by scoring, too. He picks up his second block, inspected, rejected. Mo Gay. Does he was the answer all along. As that second quarter was pretty brutal for Atlanta. That way, as Charlotte can't get the call there, they end up turning the ball over. But defensively, Moge has been the answer for Atlanta, making it difficult for the drive. Atlanta was giving up points in the paint way too easy, but Moge is here to save the day as Ricochet checks in. Finds Dyson on that little skip pass, and Dyson gets it to go as Ricochet checks in and impacts the game. Who knew that a number one pick would be a positive on the court? Okay, I'm just tripping. I'm tripping my phone. But Dyson, 18 points, third assist for Ricochet. But Sexton trying to drive there. King does a good job cutting it off. Good stuff by Atlanta's defense. As good shot by Sexton. Can't be mad at it. Atlanta cut off the first, second options. So Dyson gets it to Keaton. That not being a foul is questionable because Atlanta has ticky tack fouls all over the place, and that three is no good from I don't know who that was. I don't know who that brother was. I can't even lie to you. And Dyson attacking gets it to Keaton for three. Let's go. Good stuff by Keaton. Good stuff by Keaton Wallace as he knocks down his 10th point. 6 assists from Dyson Daniels. So great stuff from Atlanta to kind of take command of this game. It is 101 to 92, sitting at 9 points. Great stuff, man. Like I said, Keaton kind of getting a little, the hate is getting a little, it's a little irrational. I can't lie. So he has 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 steals, 1 block. So good stuff from Keaton. Good stuff from Moge, man. I told y'all Moge should play a little bit more. I told y'all I would like to see Moge a little bit more in the featured in the rotation. So that's exactly what we got, and impact is exactly what resulted from that. So Moge picked up 2 key blocks, one on Bridges and one on Colin Sexton. To stop Charlotte's offense there. So um, Charlotte has been getting a lot of easy points in the paint. So Moge coming in, making an impact where Atlanta needs it. So great stuff by Mo, as Mo isn't gonna really impact the box score sheet scoring wise like too heavily, but defensively he's gonna show up. So he's gonna do the things that are off the stat sheet. So you need players like Moge. You need that. So hopefully Mo is featured more in the rotation. He has earned it. He's worked for it. So good stuff by Mo. Starters, all the starters are having a good game. Everybody is, I mean, not everybody. Nikhil and Ricochet are the only two under 50%. But I mean, Ricochet's at 40%, 2 of 5 from the field. Nikhil is 46 at 7 of 15 from the field. So they're not shooting poorly, but just not as well as Jalen Onyeka or Dyson. So good stuff from the starters tonight. Even though Zach hasn't, contributed scoring wise that much, he's kind of the only starter who hasn't. He is the starter with the least amount of minutes played. So, but he's had a good game. I would say good game. Yeah, not a lot of time to kind of make an impact. I think 18 minutes so far here as the fourth quarter is underway with 8 minutes to go. So they might just be kind of holding him back from on a little minutes restriction, like an unofficial minutes restriction. As oh man, Moge finds the bench, so I don't know, man. Like I said, rotations are a key to watch here for Atlanta. 92-101. So we'll see how it goes. So fourth quarter underway. Oh man, so Plumlee just overpowers Nikhil there on the little spin move. So Moge making a might be a little bit of a breakout year for Moge. Man, that's tough though. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. An ugly ass shot. Ball don't lie. Ball does not lie. So Plumlee misses that first of two. Oh, yeah, that man yelling at the top of his lungs. For bucket. State Farm looks packed out though. That's great to see. That's great to see. So Nikhil, Dyson, Zach, Onyeka, and Jalen are in the game for Atlanta. So starters in for Atlanta. So Charlotte got the deflection, and they They give the ball to Atlanta since it was off them. Alexander Walker. That's good stuff. Ricochet kind of mucked up that offensive rebound or the rebound opportunity for Charlotte. He didn't quite get the stat for it, but I think either Nikhil or Dyson poked that ball away and was there to get it off Charlotte. Nikhil finds Dyson. Dyson attacking. Finds Jalen. Jalen finds Dyson. Dyson gets the bucket. So 20 points for Dyson, 11 assists for Jalen. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. So 103 to 93, 10 points as Colin Sexton misses that three. I didn't know who they were going to call that. I didn't know if they were gonna call or not. So 10-point lead remains. 7:43 to go in the fourth. So let's see if Atlanta can keep hold of this lead, man. Let's see. We need this weekend sweep, y'all. Let's go 2-0 this weekend. So Nikhil stripped there. Ricochet blocks the Sexton drive. Dyson is switched on Sion James, and they're trying to get the ball to Plumlee, and they do. Swing, swing, and Knipple misses that corner three. Charlotte gets the tip out, and Sexton corrals and gets the offense going for Charlotte here. Ricochet guarding Sexton. Man, Ricochet just has bad luck. I mean, that's all you can do is keep Sexton at bay there. He did a good job not giving an easy bucket, forced a three, and he made it. Jalen, what a bucket. 26 points for Jalen. Jalen going for that 30-point triple dub. Got the switch here. Nikhil guarding Sexton. Back to him. So Dyson corrals the rebound. Dyson gets it to Jalen. Jalen off the screen from Dyson. Just off the mark there. So Jalen 2 rebounds shy of a triple double. Lead is sitting at 9 points for Atlanta. 6 minutes to go. Let's see. Can Atlanta close out? Yeah, I think Atlanta gonna get this dub. It's Knipple. Three in the key. Seems to be a defensive three in the key. So on the graphic here, they're showcasing Dyson Daniels' last 4 games. He's averaging 11 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Tonight he has 20 points. I believe he has 6 assists and 2 steals. So Dyson having himself a game. Hey, Marley. So 105-97, 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Conor Nipple coming off the pick and roll. Miles Bridges gets to the paint, can't get it to go. Diabate is there to try to clean it up, but he draws the foul, so he's going to the line. So Moge back in the game for Atlanta. He checks in for Ricochet. So it's V Krejci. I don't get it, man. I don't get the rotations. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get the rotations though. I don't understand what Quinn is doing. So it's Jalen Dyson, V Krejci, and Jalen and Moge. Mo in the corner, a little off. Mo hasn't quite found his corner three since the first couple games in the season. So hopefully he can get that touchback. Knipple for three. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't see why. I don't know. But 3-point game here for the Hawks. It's 105 to 102 as Charlotte has gone on a 6-0 run hitting those threes. I guess it's not a 6-0 run, but that's tough though. Sexton hit that step back and then they got a couple of fouls to go. I don't know. But this 3 guard lineup though has got to go, Quinn. Please, Coach Quinn, please give it up. Lineups where it's Nikhil, Keaton, V, Kennard, Dyson, whatever it is, please give it up. I think tonight was Stranger Things night too. I think a lot of people got Stranger Things hats. So, oh man, please. So Atlanta with a 3-point lead here, 102-105. But I don't know what Coach Quinn's idea is. I don't know what his plan is with these rotations as they showcase Jalen's dunk there. Oh, brother, man, what are we doing, bro? I don't get it, man. I want to check the stats real quick. I'm gonna check the stat sheet, man. Just don't sit right. That V has 26 minutes, and Reece J's only sitting at 21. Man, it just don't make sense to me. So it's a 3-point game, 5:20 to go. Yo, what's good, my lady Hernandez? Appreciate you tapping in on YouTube. Just watching this Hawks versus Charlotte game. Good stuff. Oh, Onyeka smoked the boy. Looking for a foul, but that was a good move though. That was a good move. Good pass by Jalen. Onyeka can't quite finish the lay. It's a 1-point game. So to close out the game, it's Nikhil V, Dyson, and Onyeka. Oh man. So 5 players for Atlanta are in double digits for the starters, and then Keen Wallace. Dyson, a little push shot has been working all game. That little spin floater, a little runner. Been working for Dyson all game. So out of bounds, Atlanta ball. Atlanta's defense forcing a turnover. Yeah, my lady, no LaMelo ball this game. So LaMelo's out. So he is not on the stat sheet tonight. That's why you are not seeing LaMelo's name. He is out, unfortunately. I knew it. Let's see. So Sion James ran through this screen, so that's a defensive foul. So I don't know. So 14 turnovers for Charlotte. Yeah, so a challenge here. It looks like Knipple pushed him into Sion James. So we got a 3-point game, 3:57 to go. Appreciate everybody tapped in here. I'm not sure if the Lakers are playing today. Not quite sure. Chat, are the Lakers playing today? Yeah, their game starts should be soon. Looks like they're playing the Jazz. So Lakers play the Jazz tonight. So, but we are focused on the Atlanta Hawks and Charlotte game. As yeah, they're gonna charge that on Con Knipple as he pushed Krejci in the back there. So 3-point game, man. Atlanta has struggled to pull away from the Charlotte Hornets. Uh, This game has flip flopped quite a few times. Neither team has got out to a commanding lead. Atlanta has the biggest um, biggest lead with 10, but that's the biggest one. So hasn't been too commanding. There's been 13 lead changes in this game, so it's been tied 8 times. Let's see if Atlanta can get that dub. It's a 3-point game. We got a coach's challenge here. Charlotte is challenging that the foul call on Sion James. So 107, 104. Atlanta's lead with 3:57 to go. But great game for Atlanta offensively. Defensively, though, hasn't been the strongest game. There's been points where their defense kind of steps up, making it really difficult for Charlotte. But I think with the you got to remember it's the second night of a back-to-back for Atlanta, so travel wasn't too extensive. They only went to New Orleans, so from New Orleans to Atlanta, still, a long, pretty decent flight. So, but my lady, appreciate you tapping into the chat. Just please don't spam the chat. Appreciate it. Wow. So that challenge is successful. Wow. That pushes Charlotte over into the bonus for the rest of the game. So the rest of this 3 minutes and 57 seconds, they're in a bonus. So Charlotte finds themselves on an 11-4 run in the last 3 minutes and some change. So 107, 104, Atlanta has a 3-point lead. So Diabate cleans it up for Atlanta. Appreciate Davia moderating over here on playback. So Jalen drives, gets the layup up, but no foul. Charlotte brings it up on the break. Nipple for three, no good. Atlanta fighting for the board. There you go. Okay. So that's friendly fire there as Colin Sexton kicked the Diabate in the back of the head. So Knipple, 27 points, bro. Luckily, it's not his career high. So hopefully he don't go for his career high against Atlanta. So 109 to 107. So timeout here. 109 to 107. Man, Knipple is going crazy, man. But that's tough, man. Like I give Vit Krejci has been playing, lights out shooting wise, shooting pretty well. But I don't know, man. You need people in there that's gonna attack the glass. I don't know. I don't think that's ever been Vit, man. So unfortunate. Oh, I missed that three. Yeah, Charlotte did a good job at staying locked in on the glass, picked it up. Oh man, brother. Man, I'm disappointed. If Atlanta escapes this with a win right here, obviously I'll be, pleased. But so 3-point game. It's a 3-point deficit for Atlanta as they look to get something going on offense. They kind of went a little cold there. On Yeka for a three, can't get it to go. So 250 to play. My fault. I'm giving my dog some loving. She's at my feet. Just watch the end of this game. Offensive foul. That foul was offensive, Colin. And they've used up both of their challenges, so they have no more challenges. So we got something going. So good stuff. It's a good defense from Dyson, and that was a ticky tack foul right there. I can't lie. Can't lie to you. So 3-point game, 107, 110. Hawks have plenty of time. It's gonna be Atlanta's ball. Um, yeah, it's been Nikhil and Dyson and Ricochet, but V Krejci has found himself guarding Knipple as well, so it's kind of why he has 27. Jalen gets that nice turnaround to go. That's an easy bucket. So Jalen records his 28th bucket, 109, 110, 28th point, sorry. 11th bucket. He's 11 of 21 from the field. Now Nikhil is on Khan Knipple. So gets a switch. Jalen's on him. Now Onyeka's on him. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. That's Atlanta ball, baby. Good stuff from Nikhil. Khan got the dump off to Diabate, but Diabate turned the ball over for Charlotte's 16th turnover. It's 109, 110. Let's go. Let's go. 109, 110. Let's go, Nikhil. You too strong. But yeah, if you're talking about V, yes, 1 point in 30 minutes is insane. Especially when Ricochet is having the game he's having. So 1 point game, 1:30 to go. 90 seconds. It's Colin Sexton trying to shake Dyson. Gets it up. Good job, Nikhil. Good job as Nikhil crashes the glass from the wing. We need that. We need that. So jump ball looks to be between Nikhil and Diabate. All right, man. Let's see. It's a 1 point game with a couple minutes to go. Diabate gets on the floor with Nikhil fighting for the loose ball. Let's go. See who can win the battle of I-85, man. Let's see. 110, 83 seconds to go. Tip ball goes to Charlotte. They got 13 seconds. 111 to 110. Charlotte in the bonus, so Atlanta cannot foul. Oh my god, that shot was ugly as hell. But that's a good shot if you're an Atlanta fan. Good shot by Bridges. So Atlanta, Jalen got the mismatch. Mouse in the house. No foul is crazy, but Dyson tries to fight for the board. Can't come away with it. It's 110, 111, 47 seconds. See if Colin Sexton worked his magic last time he played the Hawks, but he was with Utah that time. So we'll see. Oh my God, yeah, this a bucket. Thank God for Onyeka Okongwu, bro. As V Krejci traffic cone. Yeah, man. I can't lie, bro. I do have some questions about the rotation, Coach Quinn. Cause Ricochet playing 21 minutes and V Krejci playing 31 minutes over him, and V only having attempted one field goal while Ricochet is 2 of 5. That's ugly. That's nasty work, dog. That's actually nasty work. And like V has had a really good stretch of games, but that is disgusting. Like that can't happen. And Moge, bro. Moge only has 17 minutes, bro. Moge is 2 of 5 as well. 2 blocks, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Veet has 4 assists, but still, man, Zach has 3. Is Atlanta wins the jump ball, so it's a 1 point game, 19 seconds. Dyson finds Jalen. Jalen finds Onyeka. They're trying to foul. I think they've called a foul already, so I think Charlotte had a foul to give there. Let's see how this game goes, y'all. But it's coming down to the wire. The Battle of I-85. Ooh, Battle of I-85. It's come down to the final seconds. So let's see what the ruling is here. 111, 110. So 1 point game. Let's see, man. Rotations have been a question for me. We'll see how the reaction is for the rest of the Hawks fans. But I mean, Ricochet is coming off that pretty scary fall, but still, to cap him at 21 minutes is I don't know. I can't lie, bro. His defense wasn't like anything like noticeable unless Coach Quinn just sees something that I'm just not aware of. I don't know. So, man, the man of the hour, Trey Young, is in the building. So Trey Young's 3 week mark is coming up shortly. So 29th is when he'll get reevaluated. So the reevaluation does not mean return, but we'll see. Hopefully the leader can come back, man. We need him. This team with Trey is gonna be dangerous. I'm telling y'all. My hot take is when Trey comes back, Atlanta will be a top 2 seed. I promise y'all that. If uh if the team keeps playing the way that they're playing right now, I guarantee you Atlanta's coming for that top 2 seed. I don't think it'll be difficult, but could be wrong. Could be wrong, but we'll see. So 1 point game, chasing the kill there, trying to foul. So 111 to 110, Atlanta can push it up to 3 points. I be getting at I be getting mad at other Atlanta fans for nitpicking wins, but if they get a dub, oh Lord Jesus, Nikhil misses the one at the free throw line. 11 seconds. 111. I knew it was the wrong play. Mate or Miles. I don't know. Mason. That's Mason. Miles is the one that played for Atlanta. All right, 1 point game. And Nikhil makes it a 2 point game. Charlotte has 2 timeouts and they elect to use one. Bro, put the 6'10" forward in, dog. Either one. Moge or Zachary Richey. Please. Because you know this ball is going to Con Nipple. And you know it. All right, man. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It's a 1 point game or a 2 point game as Nikhil makes it a 2 point game at the line. Oh Lord, man. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm nervous. Who y'all think gonna get the dub, chat? Who's gonna come away with it? Atlanta gonna get the stop. Charlotte gonna get the bucket. Oh my god. All right, let's see. Hawks on a 5-0 run here in the last 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's see how the game goes, man. It's come down to the wire, the battle of I-85. Let's see who's gonna go away with the pig trophy. Good job, Nikhil. Let's go. Whew. A game sealing swipe, and Nikhil shows exactly why Atlanta paid him the bread. Exactly why. As Nikhil smoothly ends the game right there, or what should be the end of the game, as he gets the block on Khan Knipple. Welcome to the NBA, young fella. Welcome to the NBA. Nikhil clamps up there. See if he can put the game away. So 22 points from the kill, and he adds to it at the free throw line. He steps up on defense, and he is putting the game away probably with this second free throw. So Charlotte has another timeout, but if Nikhil knocks this down, it's pretty much game over. Ah, timeout, Charlotte. As Nikhil misses the tail end of two, but let's see if we can get this repeat of good defense. But at least he makes it a one possession game. So yeah, good stuff by Nikhil. Um, forcing Khan off the corner three, and an excellent job at swiping down without a foul. And then Charlotte's forced a foul. Thought they could get the tie up, but no good. But let's see if Atlanta can get this done, man. Nikhil tonight, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 8 of 17, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. But Jalen Johnson, man, what a game, bro. 28, 11, and 8 with a steal. So 4.8. Let's see who's in the game for Atlanta. So yeah, Atlanta will live with it too. But I mean, they're going to overtime with a three. All right, here we go. 110, 113, 4.8 left to go. See how it goes. Charlotte's inbounding. Sion James is gonna get the ball in play for Charlotte. Knipple in the corner. Bridges fumbles the inbound. He's gonna hit it. Watch. Air ball. Dyson gets the miss there. And Charlotte walks away with the loss. But Atlanta walks away with the dub. So good stuff from Atlanta, man. Getting the job done. Wasn't the prettiest game. Um, dub is a dub though. So they walk away on the second night of a back-to-back, 110 to 113. So not as dominant as, Hawks fans will probably like to see. But like I said, a dub is a dub. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, man, great game from the starters. Unfortunately, it looks like Jalen's on a little bit of a Ricochet's on a little bit of a restriction or something like that. But great stuff from all five starters, even though, like I said, Ricochet didn't really get to make an impact on the game too much. But Hawks did their thing, man. Shout out to the Hawks. Shout out to Jalen for leading the way. No Porzingis. No Luke Kennard, obviously. Still no Trey Young yet. No Nikola Jurisic and the rest of the guys. So shout out to the Hawks for holding it down and getting it done against a team they probably should have got the dub against anyway. So great stuff from Atlanta. Great stuff. I can't lie. So looking at the stat sheet, like I said, Jalen 28, 11, and 8 on 11 of 22. So what a game from Jalen as he's got that post game. So I'm gonna just tune into that real quick. So Jalen's post game interview is done, so we're gonna go back over it. Looking back at the stat sheet, doing a little box score watching, Dyson Daniels stepped up and he can silence the doubters about his offensive game. It wasn't, I mean, like the brightest from three, 1 of 4, but 10 of 17 from the field, 22 points, 6 assists, and 9 rebounds. So Dyson's game is still there. No need to worry, y'all. So great stuff from Dyson. He is one of the 4 starters to notch 20 points. So um, shout out to the 4 starters for holding it down for Atlantic, kind of getting the job done. Shout out to Keaton. 10 points leads the way off the bench, 4 or 6 from the field. But other than that, really not too much to take away from the game. Defense kind of was a little weak at times, letting Charlotte just get too many easy buckets as they had 48 points in the paint, but they were outscoring Atlanta pretty heavily at the halftime break. But Atlanta got on top of that, nipped that in the bud, and they were on their way to a commanding lead, but they let Charlotte kind of take that run there at the end of the fourth, middle to the end of the fourth. So it kind of caused it to be a closer game than what it needed to be. So as you see, Charlotte won the second chance points battle, 21-18. So you would hope Atlanta kind of gets on top of that these next couple games, kind of focus on that. 3 point, 35% from Atlanta, but 31% from Charlotte. So you can point to that to see why it was a close game and Charlotte didn't quite get the dub there. So teams have not been shooting their best 3 ball against Atlanta. So it's kind of opposite from the previous years. Teams have been on fire against Atlanta these past couple years from 3. So good stuff to see that Atlanta's kind of turned that around. So um, Atlanta lost pretty by 11 boards, so 54-45. They got out rebounded there, but in the assist battle, got 2 above their usual average 30 assists. So they had 32 assists in a game with only 7 turnovers. So good ratio there. So and they made Charlotte turn the ball over quite a few times, 15 turnovers throughout the game. So good stuff there from Atlanta overall. But if you're looking for, you know, weaknesses in that game, you'll probably find them on defense. So hopefully Atlanta's next game, they can kind of turn that around. So we'll look at Atlanta's schedule and see when they play next. I believe they play Tuesday at 7 o'clock. They play the Wizards. So it is a NBA Cup game. They will kick off the action there on Tuesday, the 25th. So make sure y'all tap in at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. We'll be back hosting the Atlanta Hawks versus Washington Wizards in that cup game. So we'll be live for that. And in the meantime, between time, we will be live on YouTube and Twitch gaming on 2K. But after Tuesday, it's gonna be a little slower on the gaming streams for the holidays. Got some folks falling in, so be a little busy. So gaming streams probably won't be up, but what you call it? We'll be live for the Hawks games though. So, but yes. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good night. Hopefully, y'all's week is good. Hopefully, everybody got some free time to spend with family. But if not, man, I hope y'all week is good and it goes by fast, man. But I'll see y'all Tuesday, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Eastern for Atlanta against Washington. The NBA Cup resumes. See if Atlanta can kind of find their way in the cup. So Atlanta has 2 more games. So after that, it'll be 1 left. So if you're looking to catch some cup games, Tuesday is the night. So 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'll catch y'all then. I appreciate everybody who followed, became a member, subscribed, whichever platform y'all are tuned in on. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to catch more Atlanta Hawks action, so we will be live, y'all. I'll catch y'all later though. We'll see y'all in the open gym on playback Tuesday, 7 o'clock.